Okay, so in this video, I'm just going to explain how I order the x-rays, okay? And also how the patient health and event coordinator hands that person off to the front desk, okay? So basically what's happening in this video is that person, new patient came in, they did all their paperwork, they had the WOW tour, they got their nerve scan, they came back with me and I did all of my examination stuff. Now depending on the examination and what we find, I'm gonna order x-rays, okay? So we'll pretend that Sarah is the patient, and we'll pretend that this invisible person right here is our patient health and event coordinator. So basically I would come out and I would say, hey Sarah, and Sarah would come over wherever she is in the office, she'd come over and I'd say, Sarah, I'm very concerned with what's going on with her neck. I want you to do cervical x-rays and get her set up as soon as possible tomorrow, or at our first available.
Okay.
Sarah says, okay. She takes her back, does the x-rays. Now, when Sarah is done with the x-rays, she takes the patient from the x-ray room and hands off this patient to the front desk, okay? Now how that is done, you got it?
Yep, we're good.
Basically, what the patient health and event coordinator is going to do is she needs to reiterate whatever I told her about those x-rays, the exact same thing to the front desk.
Okay.
So it was what I just did back there would look like this. She would come up and say, hey, Helena, Dr. Mike was really concerned of what's going on with Sarah's neck, so we did cervical x-rays and he wanted to see her his first available tomorrow. Helena says, okay, and we go from there. So whatever I say and how I say it, it's translated the exact same way. You're just saying Dr. Mike was concerned about this, wanted to do this, okay?
You also let the front desk person know which x-rays you did on the patient?
Yeah, you let them know what x-rays I did. So basically it's just verbatim what I did, but you're just, the only difference is Dr. Mike was concerned about this. He wanted to do these x-rays and wanted to see her first thing available tomorrow. Or if I say, if I was to tell Sarah, hey Sarah, you know what? They may have subluxation in their, I'm going to do some screening on their neck and lower back, so we can get her in here, you know, either tomorrow or first thing Monday morning. I'll get it done over the weekend, whatever works with their schedule. And we come up here, and she says the exact same thing, okay? But if it's something that I'm concerned about and I want to see them quick, you know, then we want to make sure that urgency is transferred over to the front desk, okay? A lot of times in the back room, I will already have this conversation with them all, because I will say, hey, for instance, if I suspect subluxation, you know, in their neck, we had a really bad nerve scan, and I'll go, listen, you're having numbness and tingling. That's a lot of pressure on your nerves. That means it could be up to 40% pressure. I don't like what I see here. There's definitely subluxation. Something's going on. I'm going to have Sarah take some x-rays, and I want you to get in here as soon as possible tomorrow. And they'll go, okay. Or they may say, I'm out of town tomorrow for work. And I'll go, well, that's, okay, well, that's not good. When do you get back? I'll get back Monday. Okay, well, if that's when we can see you, if that's the earliest we can see you, that's what we'll have to do. So when I reiterate that to the patient health and event coordinator, I would say, hey, I'm really concerned what's going on with her neck. Okay, so I want you to do cervical x-rays. I'd like to get her in tomorrow, but she's out of town. So first thing Monday morning. Patient health and event coordinator comes up and says, hey, Dr. Mike was really concerned about her neck, wanted to see her tomorrow, but she's out of town. So we're gonna have to get her in first thing Monday morning. So it's always the same thing, depending on if it's severe or if it's not severe, right? and we're just doing a screening for somebody. Easy peasy.